Hey guys, so we're gonna work out today, and the muscle groups we're gonna focus on is going to be back and triceps, and we're gonna follow the same model that I always do, right? So it's going to be a warm-up, cardio blast, sequence number 1, cardio phase, sequence number 2, core phase and flexibility phase, and then the end. With that being said, let's get started and let's get to workout. I want to take this brief moment to thank my friends who provided the soundtrack to this workout video, the remote controllers. The track is called Game Over. Check it out on social media. Bring it back. All right, so let's get to it. Right now I'm doing a warm-up. It is 3 minutes long. In your case, you don't have to use a treadmill if you do not have one. What you can use any cardio machine. It could be an elliptical, it could be a rower, whatever you have available, just make sure it's 3 minutes long. After the warm-up, you're going to perform a cardio blast, okay? Now, that will take us to the legend that you see here on your left-hand side of the screen. So the cardio blast and the cardio phase are essentially the same thing. It's a 5-minute sprint interval, okay? After you finish the cardio blast, you can move over to the sequence 1. So the sequences here are color-coded. You have red, purple, and blue. So the red color sequence is going to explain to you the exercises in the sequence in detail. That includes proper form of each exercises and with further commentary. Now, if you rather skip all the talking and the explaining because you're advanced, so maybe you've done this before, then go ahead to the purple color timestamps, okay? Now, the blue marker is going to show you how you can incorporate a partner or a spouse or a friend into the sequences, okay? Now, when it comes to the to the flexibility phase and the core phase, it's pretty standard. Do the best you can throughout these phases, okay? Remember, enjoy, do the best you can, and have fun. Bring it. Okay, so our first exercise is going to be triceps pull down. So after you adjust the height of the cable pulley machine and adjust the weight, I want you to grab the handle with your palm facing you. And you're going to pull the arm straight down. Now it's important that you pay attention to 2 points. The elbow needs to be stable and steady. In addition to your elbow being steady, your wrist is also going to be steady. Okay, so 2 points that are entirely steady the entire time. The wrist and the elbow. Okay, after you've done 10 reps on both arms, you're going to move over to push-ups. Now, it's important that when you do your push-ups that you go all the way up and all the way down. Keep that in mind, okay? It's also very important that your hips stay aligned with your shoulders. Do not drop the hips. Do not raise the hips. Everything is aligned. And I want 10 reps. Bring it. For our second exercise, it's going to be lawnmower, okay? Now we switch muscle group is the back. This is complicated to adjust. So what I want you to do is to align the shoulders and the wrist, the hips and the knees, open the leg, and get on your toes. And of course, align the shoulders during the motion. So, knee, hips, align. Shoulder, wrist, aligned. Open that leg to the side, get on your toes, and perform. Awesome. Okay, here we go to pull-ups. People always make this mistake. When you do pull-ups, you gotta go all the way down. All the way down. You gotta have a slight pause at the bottom, and the reason why is because if you don't do that, you're gonna create momentum, and momentum makes it easy. You lose muscle power there. So you wanna go all the way down, pause for a second, and then pull yourself up as high up as you can. You don't have to get to 10 reps right away. You can take a break at rep number 5, number 3, number 2. It's okay, as long as your form is as perfect as it can be. Okay, then we get to legs balance. So that twist that you just see right there is just an extra. You could do that if you want. You don't have to. What's important is that the left leg in this case has only one point of contact. You're gonna raise the knee up as high as you can to the hip level. You're gonna drop the leg down on the floor and bend the opposite knee down to the floor. Remember, it's 10 reps per side.
Bring it back. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it back. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it back. bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it back. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it.
To incorporate a friend or partner into this sequence, it's very easy and simple. You each pick a different respective muscle group. Perform the exercise through its full range of motion until you're done. Once you guys finish, all you have to do is switch respective muscle groups. And then, of course, perform the exercises in question through its full range of motion. When you guys get to the end, the leg part, super easy, super simple. You guys can do it together. Have fun.
Bring it back. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it. 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 Bring it back. bring it back. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it back. Bring it. Bring it.
Okay, so we're now in sequence 2. I want you to adjust the handle to belly button level. Take a few steps back, take the weight with you. Grab with your right hand and you're going to have the right knee down onto the floor. If you grab with your left hand, then it will be the left knee down onto the floor. I want you to be upright and tall from the hip. Squeeze the stomach, pull the shoulder blade back, and always be steady.
Bring it back.
For the second exercise, we're back to push-ups, but here's the difference. Your hands are going to be closer together, right under the nipple line and under the chest, all the way down and all the way up. 10 reps total. For the third one, it's going to be regular body squats, okay? So standard, normal rule for squats. You want your legs open, shoulder width apart. They don't have to be exact, but the important thing is that your knees and your ankles need to be comfortable. You're gonna stick your butt out and come all the way down, and keep the stomach squeezed. 10 reps total. Okay, so the last exercise here in the sequence is you're going to grab your right hand, you're going to lift your left foot off the ground. It's a balance exercise in the background, but it's primarily a back exercise, okay? Nice and steady, and make it look very easy. If you go too fast, you're gonna fall. Nice and steady. Keep the stomach engaged, squeeze the stomach, nice, steady, and easy. Take your time.
Bring it back. Bring it. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it. Bring it.
Okay guys, good job. I want you to get on your knees and you're going to point your toes. You're going to open the knees as well as you can and you're going to drop your butt down towards your heels. And the reason why I want you to point your toes is because I'm trying to stress the anterior tib. We ran a lot today and for most people the anterior tib will kind of get irritated. So it's okay if you cramp. As you raise one arm up over, you're going to grab with the opposite hand the elbow and from there you're going to pull to the side. Now it's important that you are upright from the hip. Do not slouch. Always be nice and tall. And what we're doing here is that we're using biomechanics here to pull on the lats and on the triceps. You want to pull as far and as much as you can. At the very bare minimum, what you want to do is to hold it for about 30 seconds or so. And of course, repeat on the other side. Now remember, it's okay if you start cramping. Don't disengage. Cramping is a good thing. Okay, so if you cramp, try to stick it up and tough it out for 30 seconds. And you can hold it for as long as you want, you know. It doesn't have to be 30 seconds. It could be 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It's the end of the workout, so the time is all yours. When you're done, what you want to do is you want to get into a half kneeling position. I have to remind you to move very slowly because your joints are going to be turned off. So move slow. Once you get into a half kneeling position, you're going to drop the palms into the ground. Now for a lot of people, that might be hard. Not everybody is able to have palms flat to the ground, so do the best you can. Once you're there, just hang there. Don't move. You're going to see and feel the pull happening and your hamstrings leading towards your glutes. Breathe, enjoy the stretch, reflect on how you did today, reflect on how you're going to perform better tomorrow, and reflect also on how you're going to improve and be the best version of yourself, not only for you, but for anybody and anyone that depends on you. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the workouts. Look, before I say anything else, let me just tell you this. You know, with this coronavirus going on, a lot of gyms right now are closed and a lot of people are panicking a little bit when it comes to the fitness journey. You know, I just want to say I have an awesome service that can benefit you a ton, especially in this moment. It's ANF custom workout videos. And so all you got to do, you just have to go to my website, ANFtraining/custom vids, and you fill out this questionnaire that helps me understand a little bit what you're looking for and what equipments you have to work with. And from that, we talk back and forth. We try to make it as customized as possible, okay? And I take all that information, okay? And I create you a workout video that I'm gonna deliver to you through your private YouTube link. Nobody will have access to it but your email, right? And right now, because of the virus going on, it's 50% off, okay? So go ahead. Go on the site, go on the link, fill out the form. You know, don't just sit home and just eat bonbons and just ponder like, what am I gonna do, right? It's important that you understand also, even if you have the equipment at home, you know, accountability is a big factor and motivation is a big factor. And unfortunately, if it was that easy for people to self-motivate, everybody would be fit, right? And so that's not the case. And so just think about it. It could really help you. And it's 50% off until this virus is over, all right? So check it out. That being said, thank you again for watching through this video. If you haven't done so, subscribe. If you did, thank you again for watching this and coming back. And please go and follow me on social media at ENF Training. And that's it. Thank you. Bye.